school that we have for the pitching is Mansa Colley Senior Secondary School. Girls, the stage is yours.
You girls, before we start, we're just going to share some housekeeping rules with you.
Yeah.
First, we'll maybe introduce ourselves, and then let's do that first, and then I'll go through.
So, good afternoon. I am Fatou Cisse Zahra. I am the chief judge here. My specialty is technology. I'm a software engineer trained. I had people mention 10 years, so I have 26 years of experience. The first time I worked in IT was 1998 at Gambia International Airline as an intern. So I feel very old, but you know, I think it's a blessing. I can also pass on a lot to you with my years of experience. So feel free and be comfortable. My colleagues will introduce themselves, the judges, today. But at the end of that, I will also probably tell you which areas that we're going to be looking at to judge you on your presentation today. Will be problem solving. What your product or services or solution that you're presenting, what problems do they solve? And the innovative part, innovative idea that it presents, what innovations that your product presents, and feasibility study that you've done, or any research that you've done. We want to see, we want to know that, and the quality of your pitching as a team, not just one individual, as a team, the quality of your pitching, how you present to us, and teamwork in the whole project, from research, implementation, to presentation here today. We'll be looking at that. So I'll leave my colleagues to present themselves, and then we'll take it from there.
Thank you, Fatou. My name is Biran Dondegelen, and I'm the CEO and the co-founder of the Hub. So we support businesses from getting an idea to implementing their idea and becoming a full-blown business. So thank you for coming today. I'll let the other judges introduce themselves, and then I'll give you some housekeeping rules before we get started.
Good afternoon, ladies. I'm Aisha Sisi. My specialty is in mathematics, and I'll be one of the judges today.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nei Sambu. I'm actually a data analyst at Go Minds. So my specialty here is mathematics. So I'll be one of your judges.
You guys can kindly introduce yourselves, please.
My name is Jamila Waibojang, a student of grade 11 science, and I am representing Mansa Colley Senior Secondary School.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hadia Tutore, a student of Mansa Colley Senior Secondary School, and I am in grade 10 science. Good day, everyone. I am Khadija Sanka, representing Mansa Colley Senior Secondary School. I am in grade 11 science.
Okay, good day, everyone. I am Linda Ken Diouf, a student of grade 11 science, representing Mansa Colley STEMATHON team.
Thank you.
So ladies, you'll have 10 minutes to pitch, and we will have 10 minutes to ask questions. So when your 10 minutes are running, I have 3 flashcards here to give you an idea. Whoever is going to be pitching on your behalf, I'm assuming it's you. Yes. So keep an eye out for me when I put my flags up to give you an idea of how long your time is running. Right? So I have a 5-minute, a 2-minute, and a 1-minute. So you'll know when you need to start wrapping up. All right? So you have 10 minutes. So once we get down to 5, I'm going to put my 5-minute card up. The same for the 2-minute and the 1-minute. Now, in terms of your pitching, after you're done pitching, we will ask you a series of questions. I think we have 3 from each judge, maximum. And then we will excuse you. Any questions? No? Great. Let's get started. Oh, by the way, I have a timer. So it's going to go wah, wah, wah when your 10 minutes is up. And you're not going to have 1 second extra. So just know. No.
Don't mind her. She's a big software.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. The great leader Nelson Mandela once said, "It is in your hands to create a better world for those who live in it." In light of this, I, Jamila Y. Bojang, and my team members here thought of what could be better than using what is in hand. From our observation in our school and in the Gambia at large, cashew cultivation is at the apex. It's far, it's wide, it's large. But the problem here is people are only concentrated in the nuts. They are not aware of the value of the pulp, or you can call it the cashew apple. Well, we are here to tell you about the value of not only the nuts, but also the cashew pulp or the cashew apple. Yes. So, these are our products. We have the cashew jam, we have the cashew juice, and this is the cashew nuts, and this we have the cashew butter, and they are all naturally made. So this one, their procedures are here. As you can see, we boil it and then add only sugar, naturally made. This one, we only blend it and then extract the juice from it. This one is being roasted. And then this one, it's also being blended. Like after roasting it, we blend it and then water is added in order to turn it into paste, cashew butter. Also, their importance. Cashew have a very large importance. It is not only important as in, let's say, economically, but it's also important in nutrient content. It is good for our health. Cashew is a very good product in protein. It has protein inside it, which is good in bodybuilding. It can also bring in weight loss for those that have fat bodies. They want to lose their weight. It's good in it. And also the cashew nuts, they are good for men. Those who know that they have a low level of testosterone, the main hormone. So cashew nuts helps in that too. So we are not only concentrated about boosting the country's economy, but we are also concentrated about the nutrient content of it, the health of the Gambia, the health of our motherland. Yeah, so that's what we have for you. You can see how it's been blocked out and how it's been. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, like to see this where the juice is. Like we extract the juice naturally made. So that's the importance of cashew nut. And also we are also concentrated in the Gambia's economy. Like cashew in the Gambia, when these nuts people are also concentrated in there, they don't know the value of the juice. Well, they are concentrated about the nuts. And the nuts also are, from statistics, 98% of these nuts are being exported. And they are later being imported back into finished products. And we buy them with a very high cost. Isn't this a loss to the Gambia's economy? Isn't it a minus to our country's economy? Well, we are here to tell you that we are here to tell you that I and my team members about the value of these products, and also that we can use our own produce to process our own products, and then it will be monitored by the country itself, and then it will be sold at a lower cost. Yes, that's what we have for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Judges
Yes.
to ask their questions.
Thank you. Thank you very much, moderator.
Yeah.
I'll ask the first question. Like I told you, we're looking at 5 different areas, mainly to be able to judge your products that you've brought in. Biran, I think yet again, I haven't seen any innovation. The second presentation, the first one with was it Nusrat?
It was
Methodist, no innovation. Their product, and now your product is even no innovation in this. I don't see any innovation in what you produce. Yes, it's a good idea as a market product to take out, but I don't think it's an innovation. If you talk about science, technology, what is happening around the world, we want the standard of this STEMATHON to be something that, to be high. If you look at other areas, outside, when this kind of events happen, people come with ideas that will change the world, that will change life. I haven't seen that in this. I like it. Obviously, it's food. It's different way of getting, this product is available here, cashew. A different way of putting it in a, but that I will not call innovation to me as a technologist, right? I don't know what the mathematicians and the scientists, I will not call it innovation. I will call it maybe, I don't know, creativity to be able to. So as science students, all of you said you're science students, I've not seen any scientific or technology innovation here. So, if I have to judge you and I give you a mark, you probably get either 0 mark or little mark for this. And the same thing with the other team. I thought this STEMATHON will give an opportunity where when we come out of this, we like, wow, women in science, we have done this, and this is world-class innovation or something. We can do it. You all look very smart and intelligent. If you think deep enough or research deep enough, you'll be able to come up with ideas that will be groundbreaking. I'm sorry, Basala, I'm discouraging you. I don't want to discourage you. I really want to motivate, and I'm a person that really loves doing that, to motivate people. But I think this, in a way, is a critic. This critic is also a motivational thing, not for just you, for our viewers at home, and then the other themes that are going to present in the following weeks to come on the other series. This is a science and technology event, or a STEMATHON. It should be for innovation, right? I mean, I love good food, you can see, but yeah, this was an innovation. There's no innovation in this for me, and that's one thing. Problem solving. What problems do you think this thing will solve? I know you've mentioned the advantages, some of the advantages, but what problem do you think it will solve, and who will it solve it for? Because it cannot be a staple food, so you cannot say food for people. It's not just going to solve that problem. Maybe the farmers or people who have cashew, so that they can be able to have other kind of markets for them. So this is more of probably economics or trade. So what other kind? Because if you have, I know that a lot of cashews get wasted here. So it's a good idea for that, right? Market and delivery types for consumers. So basically for the cashew farmers, right? So if you can tell me what other problems it can solve.
Okay, so the main problem it can solve is, so our main idea behind it, the problem we are to solve is boosting the country's economy and also health-wise, because some of these products that are being imported, like cashew nuts, cashew juice that are being imported, we don't know how it is made. But if we make our own produce and the country is monitoring it, there is no way we are going to do something behind bars, or like change the expiry date. Some of these products that are coming, the expiry dates are being changed, and we don't know how it is made. But like if it is locally made from our own produce, people will be even secure. People will feel secure to buy the products, and also the products will be exported. Instead of the importation rate will be high, now the exportation rate will be high, and then that will boost the country's economy and health-wise benefit to people in the country. So that's our idea behind it.
Follow up,
Can I
yeah.
add up?
Yeah, you can also.
Okay, when we talk about the health-wise, like the main thing there, it reduces the LDL protein, the LDL cholesterol level, and increases the HDL cholesterol level, which helps in like serving as a cushion for the heart. So if we see that, like that is the main use of the health-wise there. So like the heart is like it supplies blood to all parts of the body. So that's the science part of it, the health-wise.
So either roasted, pasted, grinded, or juice.
Yeah.
cashew can do that in any, or actually plug in the raw cashew thing and eat it will do the same thing?
Yeah, it can do the same thing in any way, form, or kind.
Okay.
Thank you, Madam Scientist. All right, so my follow-up question is, I work a lot with entrepreneurs that actually do these kinds of things, that create these kinds of products. And I want to know, in your research as a team, whether you were able to come across any of those companies that are doing something similar to this. I'm curious, because this is being done in Gambia. So I want to know whether you've come across any, and if you know any by name.
From my research, I haven't seen any other companies or enterprises that is doing this, that is processing it. But I've seen those that are exporting it, like those that will buy cashew nuts from others, and then they will gather them in bags and then export it. That's what I saw. That's the enterprise I saw, not like they process it for selling.
Interesting. All right, thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the chief judge, so I can be a little bit biased. Well, no, I will stick to
I'm still going to keep you to my timing. You have 30 seconds.
So my other thing is, you keep saying, like, are you the only one who worked on it, and what did you other team members do on this? The idea, who came up with the idea? Was it something that one person came on, others added other ideas to get to, or it's just you do it and they help you preparing it?
No, it's like if one come with another idea, some added onto it. That's how we do it.
So I want to know who came with what idea into this, because there is a thing, we have to score 20 points for idea, for teamwork, right? So I want to know how it came.
So one of my seniors come up with the idea, like since it was cashew season, she said, what if you use what you have to process something? So now we said, yes, we can also make, I said cashew juice, and then this one said she can make cashew jam. So then we said we can also roast it and compare it to the supermarkets, like some are there, they are expired.
Yeah.
They scratch the expiry date and then they are selling it. So that's how we came up with the idea. Then if you can make it, you take the others.
And what's your name again? Khadija, what was your contribution?
My contribution was like, when our senior come up with the idea, we all say that it was great. And then we look around, like how in our school, because sometimes you will not even walk maybe 2 meters long without seeing cashews there. So we decided that this is a waste and it is a loss for the Gambia. So we decided to come up with these ideas and making these products into finished goods instead of importing them. But if we can also make it, we want to prove that we can also make it by ourselves and export them. Yeah, and also maybe if this is developed, we have the materials that we need. We can even maybe employ some other, we sort of like some other youths that are here that are jobless.
Can I add on to something?
Yeah.
To sum all that they have said, like this is a collective work. So we all like contributed on it. When our senior came up with the idea, we all went and did research on it. Like she just came up with the idea, that's the main thing. But the teamwork and all the work was done by us. We came up with the we checked about it, did some research on it, checked the products and how they are made, and so many other ways. Because we even discovered that cashews, there are other ways to roast cashew apart from using firewood. Because you can roast cashew using like the oven. You can also roast it using microwave. You can also roast it using the air fryer. That is, if you you soak the nuts, dry them, then after you remove the covers, then the one that is inside, the eatable part, then that's the one that you dry fry. So we learned all those things through research. We did this collectively, and we all did the work together yesterday.
Okay.
Thank you. I think we have about 4 more minutes for questions, so we'll allow the other judges to come in. Yep.
Apart from the nutritional value and the economic value of these products, during your research, we all know science evolves like every day. New innovations, new ideas. So what were the things that made you guys think, okay, how do I put it? What was it that made you guys think this could like, because this was done like years ago, people have been doing this. What innovation did you think this could add to this STEMATHON?
Okay, the innovation we got to discuss about like the cashew is because every part of the cashew tree is useful. The bark, the leaves, the nut, the pulp, everything is useful. The pulp is like we can make that into jam like this. We can also make it like into juice. We can also use the nuts like we roast them. The nuts we can also make it into butter. That's the same thing. Like we also have like the bark of the trees is also used for like medicinal herbs, and the leaves. The leaves are also used for medicinal herbs, and the barks can also be used like for like in this mouthwash. It helps to reduce inflammations. So we discovered that every part of the cashew tree is useful. So I think that's what even motivated us more to like research more on the topic.
I want to add on to something. Okay, we left out like the shell, the cashew shell. It can be used for like making paints, lubricants, and other things. And also it is also used for making fuel and waterproofing also, the shell. So it will not be wasted. Like everything part of the cashew will not be wasted. It's all being used here. So that's it.
So another value we have is that from our research, Gambia have the most arable soil for cashew production. So in other countries, each of them have like a particular crop that they have the highest, like they'll be known as the most producing country of this particular crop. So if we have the most arable soil for it, then why can't we also invest on that, and then we will have the most processing countries for cashew?
It just seems it's now that you're actually putting your pitch together. But go ahead.
Yeah. And also the science behind this cashew also is it is rich in fibers, and also it has vitamin K. So it helps a lot. It helps in giving us like a good health. Cashew is really important, as they said. It has all the part of cashew has a distinct importance in our body. It can be used not even in our body, but we can use it to do so many things. Yeah.
Thank you. I think we have about a minute left before we have any more questions. Nde, do you have any interjections or anything else?
Yeah, I actually have a question. I would have more questions if you guys actually integrated tech into it, but then literally no innovation, but then that's cool. So, what are some of the challenges that you guys encountered in your research, and how did you address them? Or your development process?
Okay, some of the challenges that we have encountered is like the material. Sometimes it was maybe difficult, like the materials that we use to blend this, but we think of using maybe a blender and then make the processes. So there are so many challenges because we have to although cashews are many there, and also to make this other roasting, and we think of like during that process of roasting the cashews, it can also cause damage to the environment, to our atmosphere. So we also think of that idea, and we say that now what can we do to prevent that also, and that is by using ovens and other microwaves to stop it from, like, because we are dealing with science, we will not make our environment.
Sorry, go ahead, finish your sentence.
Yeah.
Because we are dealing with science, we will not, let's say we make something good and we also spoil the other side. So that's why we have to look up all points. We have to think outside maybe the box.
Now you're actually presenting your pitch. Yeah. You presented a video and you spoke for 2 minutes initially, but you didn't actually present your product. It's now that you're presenting and defending your product after we asked these questions. And we expected that from the onset. That's why you have 10 minutes. You had 10 minutes, you only spoke for 2.5 minutes. You wasted a whole 7.5 minutes, which you took now to present again.
Again, to give innovation. Now your innovative part is coming up.
Yes.
And that's what we wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
because it's not GCC. Is it GCCI? Hi guys, it's not Chamber of Commerce event, right? This is science and technology. It's all about innovation, research, and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you. I think you've done well now. I can change the 0 mark to something else.
And she says I'm tough. And she says I'm tough.
I scored you 0 for innovation. But now we can see something is coming up. So thank you very much.
We are hoping for a question to be asked, but since it's not asked, let us just ask ourselves and then answer it. So we're roasting cashew, the smoke coming out, it's causing pollution.
No,
so I thought,
fire now, right? Okay, carry on.
I thought you guys were going to ask, like, we are science students, so why are we polluting the environment with the name of making something? So we are here to tell you the answer for that too. We are hoping for it to be asked. Since it's not asked, let me answer that. So the main pollutant in that smoke that you see coming out, it's called phenol. And phenol can be eradicated by using activated carbon. Carbon actually absorbs the phenol in it. So now if you are using oven, like if at all we got the money for an oven, we will use oven to roast it. And in the shell of oven, we can, in the pathway for the chimney of an oven, you can actually create a shell and then put in activated charcoal there. And then you can perforate it for the smoke to enter it. So when the smoke is passing through, the phenol will be absorbed by that activated charcoal, then it's no more polluted.
And also, like that cannot be the only way, like to roast cashew. As I said before, you can also start by like soaking the cashew in order like to reduce the bitterness of the cashew. Then after you dry it for a long period of time, then after dried, you can remove the nut, the shell. If you remove the shell, then the nut there will be the one that is left. That is the edible part. Then after that, you can either dry fry it. So that is like another method of preventing the pollution, polluting the environment.
Okay, I think
I think we
Thank you so much,
can.
guys.
Thank you.